Everyone, my name is Chania White, and today I'm gonna be doing a reading vlog. Hey! I'm so excited. So make sure you guys subscribe, like this video, and let's get into this video. Basically, let me explain this. So basically, I was on TikTok today. Well, I actually finished a book this like earlier today, and I made my little daily TikTok. And I was just thinking, like, I really had these books on my like bookshelf for like about like this one book for like 3 months, and then this one probably like for 5 months. I had it for a really long time, and I really want to get into fantasy, but I have not read a book that is fantasy yet. And so I was on TikTok and I was like, okay, I have these are my only fantasy books. So yeah. And I was like, one is a part of a series, the first book of the series, and then the other is like a standalone, I think, and by 2 different authors. And I was like, I really had like really high hopes for like both of these, but like I read the first pages of both. If a book doesn't have my attention for like 2, 3, 4 pages, you're probably not gonna have me. But I read Beach Read by Emily Henry, and I powered through that book. So I really want to get into fantasy, so I asked you guys on my TikTok. I was like, hey, fantasy girlies, like the people who love fantasy, like I'm trying to get into fantasy, like what books do you recommend? I mean, well, not books that you recommend, but which books out of these 2 do you guys think I should read? So these are the choices. Whoa, okay, calm it down. These are the 2 choices. So I had A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. If you guys have not heard of this, I don't know where you guys been, but this is called like ACOTAR, the acronym, and everybody loves this book, loves this series. It's highly recommended, rated book series. But then we also have Light Lark by Alex Astor, and this was very popular, I think around like January, February time-ish, and yeah. And so I remember like this storyline was really, really good. So I highly recommend you guys to read Light Lark. I have not read it. Don't blame me if you can't read it. I've not read it. But Light Lark was very good and interesting, so I really liked the storyline, the plot of it, and the idea of it. So that's why I really wanted to read it. But all you guys said, read A Court of Thorns and Roses. It was like one person out of everybody else who said to read the other book. Majority rules over here. And I'm actually really excited because I really want to get into fantasy, so I think it's the best way to start a series and get into it. I don't know. Maybe my logic's wrong. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't know. But A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. And this author, highly recommended. She has a lot of different fantasy series out there. So if you guys want to get into fantasy, come enjoy it along for the ride. If you guys are reading this book and want to read it with me, read it with me. But this video is basically me reading fantasy books. But first, A Court of Thorns and Roses. Follow me on TikTok because I show all the books that I read. I recommend them. Also, you guys can be seeing me what I'm reading present time, because I make videos like every day about the books I'm reading. Also, if you guys want to help me decide on what books to read next, sooner rather than later, go on my TikTok so you can do that, because you can be a part of the next book decision. You're welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna be reading A Court of Thorns and Roses first. I'm really excited to read this book, so yeah, let's just get into it. Ooh, it's new, like never touched, been sitting there for months, so I'm so excited. So yeah, let's get to reading. Okay, so I just realized you guys are probably slanted, and that's gonna drive me insane when I'm editing. Hopefully you guys are not slanted, because I will literally be so upset. And this like piece of hair needs to lay down. Anyways, this is when 19-year-old huntress Farah kills a wolf in the woods. A terrifying creature arrives to demand retribution. Dragged to a treacherous magical land she knows only from legends, Farah discovers that her captor is not truly a beast, but one of the lethal, immortal fairies who once ruled her world. At least he's not a beast all the time. So that's what I'm thinking, like, is this beast like the love interest? And it says, as she adapts to her new home, her feelings for the fairy Tamelin transform from icy hostility into a fiery passion that burns through every lie she's been told about the beautiful, dangerous world of the Fae. But something is not right in the fairy lands. An ancient wicked shadow is growing, and Farah must find a way to stop it or doom Talon and his world forever. I'm excited. I don't know. Guys, this book is so new. I probably had this for a couple months, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm excited. I just know by the time, like, if I keep opening it, it's gonna like have that little thing, like, so here we go. I'm excited for Josh because you would go under the mountain for me. I love you. Let's go read.
I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me, still with the dogs that I grew beside, all the niggas round me, right at it die, gotta watch the time cause it's flying right by, I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me.
Wait a minute. Okay, so I just finished chapter 1 and I'm on chapter 2. And I was reading it with the audio version on Spotify. And I just looked up A Quarter of Thorns and Roses audiobook. And this is what popped up, and it's by Annabelle. It's a podcast. Ooh, so I don't know if you guys, I'll like show it more like on the back screen so you guys can actually read it. But I just read chapter 1 with the person. First of all, thanks Annabelle because you read it for me. And you did pretty good, so thank you. This girl only got 4 chapters. Annabelle. Well, maybe because I think because 1 through 4 is really hard to read. So maybe after like chapter 5, it gets better and like you can read on your own. I don't know, because I wasn't planning on reading it anyway with it all. So maybe she got something going on. But anyways, it is new. It's not a lot of human interaction. So maybe chapter 2 would be it because oh wait, I don't want to spoil it. Well, never mind, but it's kind of good. So we'll see. We're getting somewhere, so we'll see. I gotta rant. Okay. Why did people let me go this long without reading ACOTAR? I feel major FOMO. I feel like I was left out. Now finally let me in. Y'all, I'm like this much in. I'm like 5% in, but I'm on page 64. I literally said the only thing that is missing from this book, spoil alert, but the only thing that's missing from this book is that if the creature that took her would turn into like a guy, like I think that would be like a really cool aspect to the book because I can't picture a freaking like animal talking with Farah. Like I can't picture that. It's like it's not connecting. And guys, I tabbed it. So let me go to the one marked tab. The beast plopped into the chair, the wood groaning, and in a flash, a white light turned into a golden-haired man. You've got to be kidding me. Like, I was just saying this, I was like I can't deal with the animal human aspect. I can't do mess with that. Like, missed opportunity if it doesn't become a man. He turned into a guy. Y'all. And to be honest, it would have been better if he was brunette. Like, I'm picturing like a brunette, but he's blonde. So it's kind of like, argh. But you can't win all. And I'm just like, dude, I'm like not centered. I always stay like more on one side. But guys, like, you gotta be kidding me. Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. So this book just got 10 times better. I'm 64, so I'm long past that. And I just love, honestly, this, like I said, is my first fantasy book. I'm getting into it. And I really do appreciate all like the imagery and like the scenery and all that. Like, oh, go ahead, girly. And it's good. It's good. It's good. Okay. I'm out at the house. Guys, I literally saw a video on TikTok. My mascara is, oh my gosh. Girl. Okay. Anyways. Hey guys, it's like literally like 2 days the next day. I don't even know from when I last like videoed. But it's raining and I'm in the car, my friend's car, and I'm reading A Court of Thorns and Roses still by Sarah J Maas, and I'm only like this much in. So I don't know if, I don't know, but I'm not far in. I'm pretty good. I don't want to say what she just met, like the thing. I don't want to spoil, so I'm not going to spoil, but it's really, really good. I'm getting like a hint of Beauty and the Beast. I don't know if that's like the right thing to say or not. Like, I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. That's like what I'm feeling like from the book. It's really, really good. Like, I'm like really good at it. This is my first time reading today. So I'm trying to read. I'm getting into like little gloomy vibe of like it raining and all. It's thundering, as you guys heard, and it's just so peaceful. So I'm like, let me read. Like, I need to read. I did not read this morning like I usually do, so I need to read, and I'm gonna try and read more tonight and just really make a huge dent into this book. You know, I'm trying to yeah, I'm back where I was at. But I'm trying to like make a huge dent. I'm trying to get through this book. This book is actually really, really good. So, well, I don't know. I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts at the end, but I just want to, you know, keep doing like little where I'm at. I'm on chapter 14, and it's getting kind of good. I'm able to read it on my own, which is amazing. I thought I wouldn't. I was into audio, as you guys saw earlier, chapters 1 through 4, and I'm already in chapter 14, so it's been 10 chapters I read on my own. Hey guys, it is like a couple of days later, like literally probably like 3 or 4 days next, but I finished the book finally, A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J Maas. Let's talk about it. I finally finished. I'm so upset. Like, I feel bad because like I was vlogging consistently and showing you guys different checkpoints in the book, and then it just like, I kid you not, I probably read like the next 200 pages, like 100 page one night, the next night, and then finish it during the night. So I did not want to and it was just so good. Like, I wasn't thinking about playing on my phone and like record. I apologize. Hopefully my next reading vlog will be better. But let's just talk about the book, okay? I give it, and I'm also happy that I waited to rate it afterwards and like let it sit in my brain. Guys, 5 out of 5 stars. 5 out of 5 stars. I tabbed it so beautifully this time. Like, I really put the tabs like really in the book, so it's like barely peeking out like that. Oh yeah, so cute, guys. Oh my gosh, I tabbed a lot. I didn't tab that much. This doesn't look like that much, but it does look a lot. And yeah, this book is really, really good. This is my first ever fantasy, and let's just say I like it. I bought the second book. It's here, but I haven't read it. I'm right now taking a little hiatus from reading fantasy. But this book was so good. Definitely worth the hype. I recommend. Me saying my analogy with it being like Beauty and the Beast was definitely correct, because somebody on TikTok told me that I was right, and it's like a loose retelling of Beauty and the Beast, and I'm like, this gave me all the vibes of it. If you guys love Beauty and the Beast, I personally love Belle, like the princess, and I just love the whole story of it. And yeah, that was like Belle's one of the best princesses, so duh, they turned into a badass too. Like, guys, this book is really, really good. It was kind of predictable, I'm not gonna lie, but everybody said that if everybody really loves this book and this is one of the, like, you love it, it's the best book ever, but then when you read the continuous series, this will be your least favorite. So I'm so excited for that. Also, they said that the second book is the best one. Like, everybody loves the second book. So I'm gonna be reading it. I think I'm just gonna continue with the ACOTAR Thorn series because this book was amazing. I give this 5 out of 5 stars. This book was really, really good. Now, let me just briefly say, oh wait, should I go like in detail, guys? Okay, let's talk about my pros and cons with this book. Okay, the pro I liked about it is, okay, wait, I'm trying to think of like my thoughts on the book. Oh my gosh, can we talk about the ending? I wish, like, guys, if you read the book, don't give no spoilers down below, but like if you read the book, comment down below, because I want to like discuss like these books without giving spoilers, and don't y'all spoil the next books for me because I'll be so angry. This book is so good. It's so good. I recommend everybody to read A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I also recommend if you guys struggle with reading or getting into books like I do. I realize that from like different books, but like if the first page gets me, like I read those other 2 first page books, like the first page of those books, and I was hooked. If the first like 1, 2, 3rd page doesn't hook me, like it's really hard. And this didn't hook me, or like it didn't get like my attention because it was so like slow paced, it was so like boring. I had to listen to the audio, and I recommend listening to the audio so much because you're not really reading, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like you just following along, da da da, and then once she's done, and then you just keep reading and reading, like, it's not that hard anymore. I personally really like the book so much. I'm just thinking about different cute scenes, and it's just me. Guys, I tabbed this book with, if it was cute scenes, pink. There's only 5. If that doesn't tell you that this book has so many plots, like, it's not about romance really, it has so much stuff other. And I was thinking, like, how can they make like a series of it, like, or how can they make a like this book, like why is it 500 pages? Like, how are they, like, in the beginning I was like, how is this 500? Like, you get like sudden hints, but it's just like, why is this being drawn out? Saturday Mass, you did your thing. You did your big one. That bonus check, I know, hefty. I'm excited to continue reading the series. I'll keep trying to do reading vlogs, and you guys will just see my monthly wrap up if I decide to read the second book this month. I don't know if I'm waiting to July or now. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna try to read Light Lark another time, maybe next month. But yeah. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment down below. Like I said, if you guys read the book, liked the book, how you guys felt on the book, what you guys recommend. If you guys like the series, like the author, like what other books do you what other books do you recommend that's not by her? Like if you guys like fantasy, because I know everybody's gonna say Thorn of Glass or like what's her other books series? And Crescent City. I know everybody's gonna say those 2, but like, what other series, like what other fantasy books do you guys recommend? Let me know in the comments below. And follow me on TikTok. Bye.